Hello gamers and welcome to another episode of Vidja Game Hunting. This one is long overdue. It's been about a month since I've uploaded one, so we're going to have everything that I picked up through September, beginning of October. Consists of some freebies that I got, some Craigslist deals amazingly enough, Target clearance, it's that time of year, clearances everywhere, and we're going to get around to picking that subscriber contest winner. Let's get into this. Okay, so this is going to be just more of a straight pickups video. I don't want to waste your guys' day with like a 45-minute long video, so let's get right into it. We're going to start with the Target clearance first. Target, this time of year, really starts clearing out stuff. Many of you know, you got to scour those end caps. So what did I find? Well, quite a bit of stuff actually. This one I've been waiting out for quite a while. It had been on clearance for about 2 months maybe at my Target, and it just dropped to $15.66, and that's Chibi Robo Ziplash with the amiibo. I really don't have any interest in the game. I kind of just wanted the amiibo, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll give the game a try. We'll see. But I had to grab it. This one, I don't even think this was clearance. This was just marked down at 20 bucks. Picked it up. Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival comes with a couple amiibo. I'm gonna try and get mostly a complete Nintendo Wii U set, so I had to pick that one up. Continuing with amiibo, even though I don't care about them, if the price is right, I'm going to grab them. I got Ryu, $3.88, he was marked down too. The Splatoon 3-pack, this is the updated version. This is marked down to 10 bucks, just a palette swap basically of the original 3 that came out a year or so ago. Some games. I've got for the PlayStation 3, Borderlands, the pre-sequel, that was marked down to $4.48. Sounds like that game might be loose in there. I'll have to check that out. A game that I've contemplated picking up a bunch, but finally got it so cheap I couldn't leave it there. That's $5.98, and that's Metro Redux. And this has got the first Metro and the second Metro game, which I believe came out last gen. And then Terraria for the PlayStation 4. This was $5.88, I want to say. I did open it because the disc I could hear was loose rattling around in there, so I wanted to put that back in the case properly. Picked up another Skylanders set. This is Skylanders Trap Team for the PlayStation 4. I'll add this to my pile of unopened Skylanders games. This was marked down to $6.46, so you know what, why not? At the very least I can get around to playing it with my kids at some point. Okay, that's Target clearance. Just some random pickups, some newer titles, current gen. For the PlayStation 4 I got Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5, and this is actually from Redbox. When I had Andy over here, he mentioned that you can purchase games through Redbox, which I knew they rented. I guess I never really paid that much attention. And this was with tax like $6. You obviously don't get the full case or manual, but you get the little Redbox sleeve, so it looks like you stole it. That's a bonus. And you know, I had heard a lot of horrible things about Tony Hawk 5. I was a huge Tony Hawk fan of the franchise growing up skateboarding. So I figured, even though it wasn't going to be the best game, there was still going to be something salvageable in it. Honestly, $6 is about what this is worth. I would have felt ripped off paying $20. It's just such a shallow cash grab of a game. They were definitely just trying to cash in on the Tony Hawk license before they lost it. No effort went into that. There's no real character customization. There's no real sense of progression. The levels are poorly designed, probably some of the worst I've seen. And then the different, I guess, goals that you have to complete in each level are just completely mediocre for the most part, and anything that's trick based or score based, if you're a veteran of the series, you'll immediately blow through the challenge limit in about 10 seconds. So there's really no, I don't know, there's no challenge. None of the objectives they did in the game felt fun or like they fit in the Tony Hawk universe for the most part. Really kind of sad. I hope that's not the last Tony Hawk game we ever get. Maybe somebody can redeem the series yet. I don't know though. I'm a big fan of Classic Game Room. Anyone who watches that knows that Mark is always talking about Earth Defense Force. So this one's been on my radar for a while. I heard this was one of the better versions. I think it's just kind of a tweaked version from last gen to play a little bit better, more frames per second. I think this runs at 60 frames per second. It's Earth Defense Force for the PlayStation 4 4.1. The Shadow of New Despair. I have not played it yet. I am looking forward to it though. And then an Amazon deal here. Halo 5 Guardians Limited Edition. This was marked down to $25. Comes with a bunch of extras and the physical version of the game, which is great. I'm a big Halo fan. I don't think I quite finished Halo 4, but I'm going to go through and play that again on the Master Chief Collection and then jump right into this. Alright, let's get into Craigslist deals. This one happened a very long time ago. Saw an ad for $10 on Craigslist for some Game Boy games. I said I'd take them. I didn't even argue with the price, seeing that I really wanted one of the games in there. And it was kind of interesting in setting up the deal. I found out that this lady worked at the same business that my wife works at, so it worked out great. They just did the trade there. My wife picked up my games for me. 3 Game Boy games here. First one is Batman: The Return of Joker. If you guys remember watching my MGC pickups, you'll know that I picked this up for the NES. It did not work. It was very disappointing, so this sort of redeems that, and I've been able to play it on the Game Boy. It is fun from the little bit I've gotten to play with it. And that was my main motivation for this deal. And then we got Elmo's ABCs. Just as exciting as it sounds. Fantastic game. Maybe this will end up in the giveaway. Maybe. If I'm feeling generous. I don't know if I want to let that one go. And then we got Mickey's Racing Adventure for the Game Boy Color. And this is published by Rare. Decent little game. I played a little bit of it so far. Top-down racing. Not too bad. So then, just this last weekend, another Craigslist deal, a couple of boxed new games they said in the ad for the GameCube. So I looked at what they were offering. I didn't even really counter offer. I just said I'd take it. I was surprised it had been out there online all day and nobody had grabbed them yet. I went for it. So new games, keep in mind they advertised them as Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. This was clearly opened. Both these boxes that I'm going to show were in horrendous shape. They cleaned up really well though. This is actually sealed inside though. The bongos have never been used. The game is factory sealed. Awesome. I'm really happy to have it. I've never played this. I've played both the Donkey Konga games, but I've never played Jungle Beat. And then the main reason I wanted to do the deal was for this guy right here, Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. The box, not in the shape that I'd like to see. Not completely awful. And this is where they lied a little bit. This one wasn't brand new, never played. The game looks immaculate inside, almost new, but it has been opened, and then the dance pad has obviously been used once or twice too. But you know, for as rough as the box is on certain spots, the stuff inside the contents is in great shape. So really happy to get both of those in a combo deal for $40. I didn't think that was too bad. It's not you know, thrift store $2 prices or anything, but to get those, especially the DDR Mario Mix, it's harder to find in the box like that, so I was happy to get it. Okay, on to the freebies. Our daycare provider, she runs a home daycare. About a year ago now, I'd walked in dropping my son off for daycare, and on her table were some Super Nintendo games and a couple of Wii games laying around, and I was like freaking out, looking at them. Some good stuff too, like SimCity, Donkey Kong Country, and I'd asked about them, you know, because they were remodeling their house. I was like, are you getting rid of these? What's the deal? You know, I collect, and started talking to her about it. And she said she was going to go through the rest of their stuff and she'd let me know. And I just kind of forgot about that. It had been about a year. And then she brought it back up and handed me a box of stuff one day and then a bag of games the next day, which was amazing. I really appreciate that. So thank you, Jennifer, if you're watching. And what I got, we got the Super Nintendo. I'm just going to show the console here. This thing is pretty yellowed. It's got the AC adapter, the plugs, the controller. I haven't tested it yet. I can't imagine that wouldn't work though. And then with that, a couple of games. We've got Super Play Action Football and an awesome game here, Donkey Kong Country 3. Really excited to get that. I'm going to clean those up a little bit. Okay, again, then the next day she handed me a bag of games. I again tried to offer her something. She didn't want anything for it, which was great. So for the GameCube, Metroid Prime. For the Wii here, Ben 10, Protector of Earth, Spore Hero, My Sims Agents, Monster Hunter 3 Try. I love this game so much. I love the Wii U version. I'm really happy to have it on the Wii. Avatar, The Burning Earth. PlayStation 2, we've got Tarzan Untamed. Spider-Man 2, The Cat in the Hat, and SOCOM Combined Assault. And then for the very last part of my pickups, we're going to look at some toys that I picked up. Alright, I found this World of Nintendo Metroid figure. I've got the larger scale one, but this was the first time I'd seen the smaller Metroid figure. Very cool. And then at Walmart, I found this guy. Kind of harder to find from what I've seen. I saw pictures online. First time I ran into it in the store after weeks of looking. It's a black Yoshi. And then my local Walmart has put out the Super Mario Hot Wheels. I think they're a newer edition, 94 cents each. They're really cool. There's a set of 8. I picked up all 8, of course. They're themed after the various Mario characters, Super Mario World characters. We've got Mario, Donkey Kong, Bowser, which might be one of the coolest looking ones, Yoshi, Luigi, Wario, Toad, and Peach. So kind of a random pickup over the last few weeks. Not a whole lot of stuff, but just piece together things here or there. I can't really complain. But now on to the drawing for the subscriber giveaway contest. It's long overdue. It's time we pick a winner. Okay, so the plan for this is I'm going to use the same random comment generator or selector that I did for the last drawing. I'm going to select it here on my Wii U gamepad. I've got it loaded up, and I'll do that on camera, hopefully getting a clear shot this time, so everyone knows that this legitimately just picked a random winner and I'm not playing favorites. So I will do that right now. Alright, let's see if we can get this to focus. Okay, so here you can see the video is loaded, all the comments. Now there's a chance this will select a reply that I put on there, in which case we'll select a new winner. So the moment of truth, here we go, random winner. Jacob Chaplin. Awesome. Congrats, man. I will need your info. Go ahead and just send me a private message and give me your mailing info, and I'll get these games out to you. Again, it was the 3 games in the video I'd mentioned previously. And in addition, I, of course, like all my other giveaways, will be throwing in some extras. So congrats. Thanks everyone for subscribing and helping the channel get so far. We're well on our way to 500 actually. And just a bit of an update. You may have noticed it took me a while to get this video out from the last one. October's kind of crazy for me. This might be the last video I get out this month. Hopefully, after I get back from Portland and the Retro Gaming Expo, and everything settles down, I got my daughter's birthday this month also, I can get back to my regular, like, once a week schedule. I've also got some ideas. You might have noticed I've been updating the channel a little bit, and gonna try some new things to change it up a bit and just keep me from getting bored, I guess, with putting out the same types of pickup videos. I'm gonna continue to do those. If you guys like those, I like them too. We'll always love pickup videos, but I want to try some new things. I don't want to just be the pickup video guy, or one of a million. So, just a small channel update. As always, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.